Hello, today I'll be doing a video on The Sound of Metal. A guy named Ruben, who's in a rock metal band with his girlfriend, suddenly experiences rapid hearing loss and now has to cope with being deaf. This is a well-made movie. Great acting, realistic characters. It's a good example of how you don't need a likable lead in order to follow their story. I had mixed feelings about this, mainly because I didn't 100% like the lead or his personality or how the story went. It was easy to feel sorry for him because losing your hearing can be devastating, especially when you have a career in music. The beginning is really good, and then somewhere around the 40-minute mark, it slows down significantly when Ruben is taken to a support group for the deaf. This is when I started to like him less. We find out he's an ex-junkie, and he doesn't seem like a nice person in general. And I don't mean to sound classist, but a lot of these deaf characters look grimy and run down. And kudos to the casting department for hiring real looking people. It was very unsightly. The second issue I had was where the story went. I give props to this not being 100% predictable. It's actually not predictable at all, because I did think certain things were going to happen, and they never did. But sometimes being formulaic can be a good thing, and without those things, the story was very stable. I never felt like Ruben was dealing with a lot of turmoil or had a horrible life despite his drug addiction, and going deaf was just one more thing he had to deal with. And these are going to be some spoilers, but I won't get too specific. A lot of the problems he has end up being very easy fixes. He has the money for surgery, his girlfriend is supportive, the girlfriend's family is supportive, he has a house full of people at this support group who want to help him get through this. Even when he's threatened with the prospect of homelessness, he has a rich person come in to take him in. There was never a struggle besides losing his hearing and not being able to pursue a music career. But they don't really go into that. They gloss over it at the beginning. Too many things fell into place very fast and things were solved. And despite having issues with this, I did think it was well made. It's a 2 hour movie, but it goes by very quickly. And it's a good movie for what it is. I just thought things fell into place too perfectly, especially if you're gonna portray a character who has been down on his luck in the past. But yeah, I give this a 6 out of 10. I really would have liked more of the music side of his struggles because the title does emphasize music. So I really wanted more of that and him really having to come to terms with having to give it up.